So welcome back guys to We Talk Boxing, and today I'm going to be talking about Devin Haney and his confirmed return to the ring in December. Now the challenger will be the WBC Super Lightweight Champion Regis Prograis, where Devin Haney will be fighting him in San Francisco. Now this will be for the 140-pound WBC title, where Prograis is currently the champion. So Devin Haney will be making his debut at 140 pounds and challenging the champion for his belt. So this fight will be shown live on DAZN, and it will be on the 9th of December. So not long to go before we see Devin Haney return for the second time this year, where he challenged and defeated Vasily Lomachenko back in May, where the scorecards are very close, but most boxing fans were quite torn between the result because some fans had Lomachenko winning that, whereas again fans had Haney winning it. But it was so close and it was so subjective in regards to the result. And realistically, if Lomachenko would have got the result on the night, some fans probably would have said he deserved it, and you know what I mean, it was so close, etc. So it was just one of them fights where, as I said, very subjective, but the main people on the night, the judges, scored the fight for Haney, which is a brilliant victory for Haney, considering that he defeated the George Campos can't get my words out George Campos Jr. twice last year, for the undisputed, pretty much undisputed belts at 135 pounds. And obviously, he then challenged Vasily Lomachenko, and now he's making his move up to 140 pounds. And it's a brilliant fight when you're looking at it realistically, because both guys, in regards to their physical stature, they're very similar. The height, according to BoxRec, is very similar, 5'8" apiece. There's only a minor, slight difference in the reach between both guys as well, couple of inches, give or take. The biggest physicality difference is their age. Devin Haney is obviously a young pup. He's 24 years of age, compared to Regis Prograis, where he's 34. So again, quite similar, and same in the fights as well. Both guys have had quite a bit of fights. 30 fights both guys have had each. Regis Prograis currently 29-1 with 24 KOs to his name, so he is a big puncher. Currently, BoxRec have him down as 83, just under 83% KO percentage rate, whereas Devin Haney is 30-0 with no losses on his record with 15 KOs. So his KO percentage is 50%. So he's not known as a big puncher or big hitter. Devin Haney is more about his skill, his boxing, his slick, his footwork. You know what I mean? His punch speed and his combinations, rather than knocking out his opponents. But both guys in their respective divisions are currently ranked quite high. Devin Haney, again, according to BoxRec, is ranked the second best lightweight boxer. Ahead of him, according to BoxRec, is Gervonta Davis in number one, whereas Haney's at number two, and same goes for their world ranking divisions as well, where Davis is one and Haney is two. Whereas Regis Prograis, he again, you know, what I mean, he's ranked in second spot in America and in the world, and ahead of him is the no, can't get my words out, none other than Teofimo Lopez as well. After he defeated Josh Taylor, sorry, earlier this year, and that loss that Regis Prograis has on his record came to none other than Josh Taylor back in 2019 as well, where it was a majority decision win for Josh Taylor, and at the time, Prograis was the man in the division. Taylor beat him. Taylor captured all the belts pretty much, and pretty much most of the belts, and went on to become pretty much the main man in the division, and then lost quite controversially, to, depending on who you speak to Jack Catterall, but got given a decision. Whereas there was no rematch in the Catterall fight for Josh Taylor, and then obviously his next before losing to Teofimo Lopez as well. So anyhow, my initial thoughts for this fight is feeling that it's going to be a very good fight and a very good clash of styles between both guys, and I feel that the fighter who is up for this fight will obviously come out on top and will be dominant on the day, but I'd probably favour at this stage more Devin Haney just because of the youth, and I do feel that there's more to come from him. Whereas it's going to be a very tough fight, and it's probably going to be his biggest challenge to date because I would consider Prograis to probably be the best 140 pounder, but all probably the man in the division to beat at the minute. Although obviously TL did get that win over Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor was kind of slipping for me. His last couple of performances weren't the of that caliber, of that high level, you know what I mean, performance that we know from Josh Taylor. So I'm not dismissing the victory for TL, but I just feel as if Prograis is the man in the division, and he's very tough. His record speaks for its own as well. His KO percentage as well. I just feel as if he's going to ask Devin Haney a lot of questions on the day. But as I'm saying, from this point now, that I'd probably favour more Devin Haney. Probably not by knockout, but by points. But he's gonna come. He's gonna be asked a lot of questions from Prograis. Now, I will do a pre-fight video in regards to my final thoughts closer to towards this fight. I'm just gonna probably watch how both guys are getting on with obviously their camp and their interviews, etc. Just to gauge it a little bit more. But as I said, I'm probably edging more towards Haney, but I, I do see this as a very good fight, and Haney at this stage is probably made the right decision to move up, because if he didn't choose to move up to 140 pounds, then potentially we could have possibly have seen him versus Shakur Stevenson. So that's probably why he's probably decided to move up now, try and do as much as he can in that division before moving up to 147 pounds as well. I do feel that his destination is 147, and the reason for that is at some point in the near future, next couple of years or whatever it will be, all the big hitters in 135, 140 are all going to be in that 147 pound division. So in the next 2 to 3 years, that is going to be the best boxing division around, because all these young pups are going to be in that division, flooding it out and looking to fight each other. It's just a shame that we're not going to be seeing anytime soon, I feel, a Stevenson versus Haney, but we will see it. We will see it. I just hope that when we do see it, is that it's going to be both of these guys at their prime. But anyhow, just a quick video in regards to this up and coming fight between Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis on the 9th of December. Let me know your thoughts in regards to this. Would you have preferred to have seen Devin Haney go in there against someone different? Would you preferred him to stay at 135 and maybe try and challenge someone like a Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson? Or would you have preferred him to just move up and obviously look for the bigger opponents? As I said, Teofimo's in there now. That could be a fight that could potentially be made, depending if he comes through Prograis as well. Let me know your thoughts. As always, please subscribe and like. Bless.